Our goals for this section is to be able to do two-step algebraic equations in the form of ax plus b is equal to c, or x divided by a plus b equals c. And remember, a, b, and c are all whole numbers. So when we first did the various sections of algebra, we had that first section where we had x minus 23 is 7. We were just adding or subtracting those numbers from the variable. Then the second group we did, we had, like if I covered up this part, we would have 3x is equal to 7, where we had a multiplication or we had a division problem. Well, now they're combining the two, okay? So now we have a two-step algebraic equation. We still need to do this part of it first, where we have x minus 23 is 7. So we need to work with the plus and the minus part first. So our first step then is going to be to add 23 to both sides of the balanced equation. Remember, this side is the same as that side, so mathematically whatever we do to one side we have to do to the other. Well, we have a negative 23 and we add 23. Kind of think in terms of money on these things. So if you owe 23 and you pay 23 back, you've got nothing, so all those cancel out. We still have 3x, and then we have 7 plus the 23 gives us 30. So there's our first step of the problem. Well, now we need to continue this and solve for x. Well, we have 3 times x is equal to 30, so we divide, remember, by the number in front of the variable. So how many 3's in 3? 1. So that cancels out, and 3's in 30 is 10. Again, we should always do a quick check on these, plugging it back in for the variable. So 3 times 10 would be 30, take away 23 is indeed 7. Our second type of equation, two-step equation, is going to be a divided by 4 plus 9 equals 13. Again, we're going to work with the pluses and the minuses first, so we're going to take away minus 9 from both sides, and I write the operation, which is subtract. It's a good habit to get into because we're going to continue to get more complex problems as we go through our textbook. So if we just get in the habit of doing that, we're going to be in good shape. So plus 9 minus 9 is 0. We didn't do anything with the a divided by 4, so that drops down. 13 take away 9 is 4. So now our next step then is going to be a divided by 4. Again, what is the opposite? So it's going to be times by 4. We do it to both sides. Remember, whole numbers go over 1. So any number in the top can cancel with any number in the bottom, so basically they just cancel out. I'm left with a equals 16. Again, do a quick check in our original equation. 16 divided by 4 is 4, plus 9 is indeed 13. Well, I picked problem 5 out of the homework to show you, again, you can put it in any order. Here I have variables on the left, here I have variables on the right. It really doesn't matter. It's just kind of moving it from side to side. Doesn't really matter how to do the problem, you do it exactly the same way. So our first step again is going to be dealing with the pluses and minuses on the side with the variable. Always we're working the side with the variable. So we have minus 9 as its opposite, minus 9. Plus 9 minus 9 goes away. I'm left with 6x on this side. And 45 take away 9 is 36 on this side. So our second step is going to be dealing with the division, because this is a multiplication. Remember, 6 times x. So the opposite is divide by 6. And we always, always, always divide by the number in front of the variable. So how many 6's in 6? 1, they cancel. I'm left with x. 6's in 36 is 6. Plug it back in as a quick check. 6 times 6 is 36 plus 9, 45. Problem number 12. Again, we have the variable on the right side instead of the left as of up here. Still, again, doing it the exact same way. So we're going to deal with the plus 33 first, plus 33 on this side, Again, I encourage you to write the operation symbols just to make sure you don't get lost. So subtract 33 plus 33, we have 0. We didn't do anything with this, so it drops down. 33 plus 6 is 39. Okay, so as we continue this, we have w divided by 3. Well, the opposite of divide by 3 is going to be to multiply by 3. And again, we're going to do that to both sides of the equation. Our numbers go over 1. Any number on the top reduced with any number on the bottom. Basically, again, they just simply cancel. I'm left with w. 3 times 39 is 117. Plug that back in, as we always should. 117 divided by 3 is 39. Take away 33 is 6. Go nice and slow on your two-step problems. Remember to always work with the side with the variable first. Do the opposite. Whatever you need to do, just go slow and easy, and you'll be in good shape.